Now I need, but now I'm focused, but now I'm being asked to do networking. Now I'm asked to do a little bit of programming. So the next phase of that is automating these tasks. We're getting to the point where any task that's redundant, it should be automated, and it will free up your time so that you can do bigger projects. So automation is very huge. And then it's also good to do pick up some kind of scripting language. PowerShell is very popular, but if you pick up Java, any of the scripting languages, even if a company uses a different scripting language, to have the concept is huge and will be beneficial for that person coming on board. So that's the IT skill set piece of it. Now I want to jump into financial literacy. Let me say, well, why is financial literacy so important? Well, we spend this time trying to get our students employed and ready for the next level, but we don't really see a lot of financial literacy going on. So now I just got my I'm a cyber security analyst making $80,000, but because I didn't have any financial literacy, now I have $82,000 worth of debt, and we don't want to see that at all. And you don't know what you don't know. But we're at Schwab, we're trying to break that redundant circle, and hopefully make a difference so that folks make smarter decisions for the finances. Prime example, my parents, their idea of investing was either playing the number or going to the casino. So I had no idea what investing was about. I saw a couple movies, and it took me a while before I got to the point where I am now, to where I'm managing my money correctly. But the biggest thing is that if we don't teach our kids and give them that financial foundation, we're going to have another generation of folks living paycheck to paycheck, and we don't want to see that. I do a lot of volunteering, and there are a lot of families right now that are living paycheck to paycheck. And we look at like the coronavirus, and now that paycheck's in trouble. So financial literacy is something that we really push, and we want to teach it wherever we can. Also, there's a lot of physical impact when we don't take care of our finances. People deal with financial stress all the time. I was in this list. I had high blood pressure worrying about my money. But if you have your finances under control, it will definitely help you in your health as well. Now, if any of you are interested in bringing some kind of financial literacy, whether it's a training class, we have resources for you. So this is another item that you can take back. And it's just a website. It's called SchwabMoneyWise.com. And it just has various financial literacy tools and resources. If you go to the site, there's a tab for teaching kids. And you probably can't see it real good on my screenshot. Actually, it's not bad. But there's lesson plans, planning programs, and it's all the way from kindergarten to K-12. So there's a lot of things out there that you can do with that. Also, for yourself, maybe that could be a virtual event, a family night, not only for the kids, but for the families. And it's just basic things, budgeting, saving, credit and debt, taxes, basic knowledge to get, whether it's teenagers, their parents, anyone can use this. I even go back from time to time. So if you were to go under the Essential tab, you'll see this type of information there. And then lastly, Schwab is always looking for partners. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with DonorChoose.org, but I don't know if you know that Schwab Foundation is doing, for a limited time, but they're doing up to $500 match if you guys kick off a financial literacy project. So that's something that you can see under the Foundation tab if you go out to the SchwabMoneyWise.com website. And also, like I said, I'm the chairman for the Military Veterans Network group at Schwab. We have 9 other employee resource groups, and we're always looking to partner with schools. Even though I focus on the military community, I'm a parent as well, and I'm always for the kids. So we've done things at my kids' school over at ASU Prep, and we would gladly come out and support you doing some kind of financial literacy event for your kids as well. I know I hit a whole bunch of topics today, so I hope you're okay with that. But I do want to thank you for your time. And at this point, we'll open the floor. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer to the best of my ability. But if I don't have the answer you need, I will go get it from the correct person. So with that, thank you. And I will stop my share. Whew.
That was amazing, Robert. That was incredible. So much good information. I want to party now. I think everybody wants to party now. I would like to open up the floor to the educators first for questions, comments, and then I have some if we run out of questions, but hopefully we have some from the audience.
Not only questions, but feedback, because I was incredibly nervous. So if you have any tips for me, I'm totally open for feedback. My feelings won't be hurt, and I enjoy it. Because I got to do it again at the top of the hour.
Well, Mr. Wiggins, Dave Collison here, also retired Army. It looks like we got a couple veterans here, so thank you for your service, sir. The presentation was wonderful. I was especially interested in the website you showed where it had lesson plans and different financial literacy programs available. Is that free for us to access?
Yes, sir. It's free, and like I said, you can either go the pathway of downloading it yourself, figuring it out, and implementing it yourself, or partner with a Schwab employee, and we can do a joint thing and help you implement it to get things going. But it's totally free. Excellent,
because obviously with this COVID thing, we're looking at virtual learning here for a little while. And so I would be more interested in how I could do this virtually. I'll take a look at that website for sure and look at those lesson plans. But absolutely, if you could have people that would partner with us on that and, where we can make that available to the students. Because, we're going to be, I know for my district, we're using like Google Meets, where kind of like this Zoom situation where we have all the kids on a screen. And if I have those lesson plans in place and even someone from Schwab that we could take them through that would be fantastic. We had I believe it was called the Freedom Library. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's a nonprofit organization. Anyway, they came to my school. I'm at a junior high school. And they came to my school for about a week, about a half hour once a week for 3 weeks actually, and did a financial literacy unit, and the kids absolutely loved it. God, I wish I would have had that when I was young. It took me a long time to figure out even how to do a checkbook. You know what I mean? Although I don't think we use those anymore, but yeah. Anyway, thank you, sir, very much. I found that very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, good. All right. I'm excited. And like I said, when you go out to that website, there are a ton of things. There are games out there where basically the participant has to pick a job, things they like to do, like they like to travel or go shopping. And then once you fill out these requirements, you travel along this path and things come up. It's like, oh, you want to buy a car. Well, okay, well now it's going to cost you this, and now your altitude drops down. Oh, but I just put something in savings, your altitude goes up. So a lot of good content for the kids to be engaged in. Like I said, even for adults, it is some great content, and if I can help facilitate it in any way, I'm here.
Yeah, I saw there was a link for parents. What was it? A test of our financial literacy. Yeah. I saw that was one of the links there. Yeah.
Yeah, check it out, schwabmoneywise.com. You can go there right now. Totally free. A lot of good information out there.
Right on. Thank you very much.
Cool.
So I thought your presentation was fine. Your nervousness, you totally kept it in check. There wasn't a number of stutters or anything. So, you did great. It shows the human aspect of how we conduct business these days. It's just you keeping it real. From one vet to another, thank you for your service. And this is absolutely wonderful. I'm planning on teaching my third-year students these soft skills explicitly, and this website is going to greatly help with that, giving me the resources to really drive home the point of financial literacy. I do appreciate that. Thank you.
Good.
I just want to say thank you for your presentation. You touched on every area I have an interest in, and I have projects that I'm working on in those specific areas. I do want to say congratulations on your creativity with the party concept. That was absolutely fantastic. I'd like to incorporate that myself just because you did a very good job with it, added a lot of flavor. So appreciate that. But
it's all yours.
You showed in your presentation about the college internships. So I know a lot of regulations make it a little more difficult in terms of the high school level, but are you working with any high schools right now from the internship perspective? And would you be open to that?
Not from an internship perspective, but let me think about that. So I can check with our talent acquisition team and our HR folks to see what liabilities are around that. But worst case scenario, if you guys can't come to us, I know that we can come to you and like put some kind of program together and get the kids interested. I don't know if we can do like a virtual job kind of thing where maybe I bring my cybersecurity folks, maybe I bring a project manager to talk about their roles, to see if kids would be interested in that. Like I said, we always touch on financial literacy. So putting some kind of financial literacy program together. COVID has really hurt me a lot because I'm a face-to-face person. I'm a hugger. I like to be like right there. And it's that interaction that's so important to me. I think I don't know where it came from. My parents, Schwab, the military, but building relationships and like being right there, it's so important to me. So not being able to like be in front of you guys and look you in the eye and get that instant feedback. Granted, we got the cameras. It's still not quite the same. So, but long story short, because I will talk your head off and go off the path. Yes, let's work something out. You have my email. Please reach out to me. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, I will. I have a project in mind specifically, actually a number of them. So thank you. I'll do that right after our meeting. Thanks.
Sure. So you got me. IT, financial literacy, whatever you need.
Great.
Come on, Dana, give me something.
Sorry, I hopped on the website and I'm kind of looking at some of the tools and the things there. This is really fantastic. I love all of this, and yes, I have some ideas are starting to percolate of things that I want to do and reach out with our teams of students at Rhodes. We teach junior high, and their concept of money is it's crazy. And so I think reaching these kids at a younger age and helping them with financial literacy will only service them more as they grow into adulthood. So I'm kind of really excited about this, and I'm totally stealing your party idea, if that's okay.
Good. And like I said, these financial literacy is mandatory. It's no reason why we can't start from K1. So we're kind of bent on it, getting the word out. So if I can't get it in the curriculum, if I have to do an after-school activity, whatever I need to do to prepare these kids, because there's no reason why we should have seniors that have no idea about budgeting, no idea about saving or investing. And I'll give you a quick example. We even did, like I said, I focused on the military community, and I met some recruiters. So I gave a financial literacy class to some recruiters, and there's a lot of misconceptions out there. So I really want to start young. I can't change a lot of older people, but if I can help these kids, I don't know, I'm just a sucker for kids. And I just want them, no matter their background, no matter where they start from, at least give them the opportunity to change and improve themselves. So, we can't dictate whatever their current situation is or where they came from. But if I can touch one child, I'm totally happy. So just one child at a time, reaching out, just helping them, letting them know that these resources are out here and how to use them. Sometimes it's overwhelming. Like I said, I'm an IT guy. There's so many changes in IT, and there's a lot of free stuff on the web. It can be overwhelming at times, and you're like, oh, where do I start? So for Schwab to come out and provide that structure to help them along the path, I believe will change lives, not only their lives, but change the direction of their family. Big time. So I'm sorry I get on the tangent, and I'm real passionate about that one, so I'll leave you alone. But yes, please check the website, and if you need me, you see my email across the screen like 12 times, so please reach out to me. And if you think, so here's the funny part. I'm not a talent acquisition person. I'm not an HR person. I just care. I got a lot of stuff I need to do, but fortunately my management supports these efforts, and it's just totally changed my life to be out in the community. Can I tell you guys a quick story? We're close on time, but just a quick story that kind of changed my life, where IT wasn't important to me anymore. So, like I said, I do a lot of volunteer events. We do something called the Arizona Stand Down. I call it the Super Bowl against veteran homelessness. It's the one time a year we can get all these services at the Arizona Coliseum. So if you're homeless or at risk, a veteran or a family member, you can come down to the Coliseum, get dental work, haircut, clothing, food, mental services, pretty much the whole nine. Even if you got a dog, we'll feed your dog, make sure the dog has shots. So I do this. I've been doing this event for 5 years. I bring about 300 volunteers with me. Prior to this event, I did something at the VA hospital, and I met this guy, real big guy. Well, you can't. I'm sitting down, but I'm big. But this guy was like 306, 7 or something. Motorcycle dude, probably somebody I would have never walked down the street and said, "Hey, buddy," kind of thing. But we're just handing out donuts and talking. Come to find out he's in the Army, so we naturally gravitated to each other. He went in, got his services, came out, gave me this big giant hug. My feet are like doing this, and I'm a big dude. He says, "You have no idea," and walked away. I'm like, "Hey, man." He had the glasses on, so he's tearing up, and the tears coming down. And he says, "You have no idea." I'm like, "I don't, man, but we got the ladies looking, so can you put me down?" So let's fast forward a couple months. Now we're at the stand down. I see him again. I'm like, "Hey." He's like, "Hey." He comes up, gives me a hug, and he says, "Man, I was going to commit suicide the day you saw me. But because of you and your team and the showing just that you care, saved my life." So ever since then, I've made it my mission to be out in the community and volunteer. Like I said, whether it's vets, whether it's kids, just doing my part to help out. Now I got to add teachers to the list. So whatever I can do to help you guys and support you, I'm here.
Great.
Did I talk too much, Kim? I'm sorry.
No, not at all. You did amazing, truly. Really appreciate your time, and I think everyone is eager to dive into those resources that you sent. I think now everyone's like I'm one. I'm like, ooh, what is on there? What can I use for myself?
Okay. Yeah, please use it all up. Use it all up. And don't forget the donorchoose.org. That's free money.
Mm-hmm.
Put your project together, up to $500. Schwab Foundation will match that. They're looking for financial projects right now. So just something to think about. But you'll see it all out on the website. I'll make a quick PDF of the stuff that you need in the PowerPoint, the party pack, the website, and I'll make sure that you guys, I'll get it to Kim and make sure that you guys get a copy. And like I said, shoot me an email, let me know if I can help in any way. If you think I'm passionate, I got about 10,000 folks that are more eager than I am to get involved. So let's do it.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we would love those resources, like the presentation, the links. And then what we'll do is the teachers all have a Dropbox that they're using for all the resources from all the employers. So not only will we share that with the group of teachers here, but all the 22 teachers that are participating. So it will go out even more broadly.
Okay.
Yes. Well, thank you all so much. And if there's nothing else, I know that we're almost at time, so I won't hold anyone, but anything else from anyone?
I just want to say thank you. It was awesome. I really appreciate the resources and your party. That's awesome. So thank you.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you, Robert.
I appreciate you guys. Hopefully the next crowd is just as lenient.
Oh, I heard the next crowd has tomatoes ready to go, so we'll see.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, thank you all so much. Enjoy your next session if you do have another session coming up at 11. And look forward to seeing everybody in the next few days. And Robert, we'll see you in your next session too over the next few days.
All right. Take care.
Bye.